Men bond over a stress hormone called vasopressin. This is why they say whenever a girl stresses a man out a little bit, like this is usually what makes them fall in love, like the oxytocin. Women, we receive that whenever we are becoming intimate with a man. For men, it's very different. For them, it comes when you activate their hero complex. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the Big Comfy Couch. Today, we're going to be talking about how to get him obsessed. This can really be harming for a relationship. I'm going to refer you guys to 1 Corinthians 13, 4-5. It reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-centered, it is not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, and it keeps no recordings of wrongs." Plain and simple, the Bible tells us what love is. There's a lot of consequences that I don't think you guys understand. And let's be honest, a lot of that comes down to control. To get somebody obsessed is really you trying to control them. We're going to talk about what it is and why you shouldn't do it. I'm telling you guys, please lock in, okay? Lock in. So let's talk about what obsession is. Let's talk about how somebody gets addicted, okay? B.F. Skinner, everybody knows, is a very famous psychologist, probably one of my favorites. He did an experiment where he took 2 mice, okay? And he put them in each of their own boxes. What he does is he puts a lever in each box, and for one mouse, he gives a piece of cheese every single time they push the lever. And for the other mouse, he gives it randomly, okay? It's not every single time. It's maybe every 3rd time or every 5th time or every 2nd time. So it's very unpredictable with this mouse. He found that the mouse that pressed the lever and got a reward every single time stopped pressing as soon as the reward ended. The mouse that got the reward every other time or was very, very random would keep pressing even after the cheese was done being given. What does this tell us? It tells us that whenever there is unpredictability, whenever there is hot and cold, neither here nor there, whenever you are super overstimulating or hyper one day and then nonchalant the other, this is what creates obsession. This is what creates addiction. This is the same method that casinos actually use. Whenever you go on, slots? Whenever you use slots, it is not guaranteed that you're going to win every single time. But that's the thrill. The thrill of not knowing and that unpredictability of this could be the win is what creates addiction. So this is how addiction is formed. It's the inconsistency of it all. Remember, I used to literally warn the guys that I'd be like talking to or dating, and I'd be like, hey, like, just so you know, there are going to be days where I'm going to be full of energy, and then there's going to be days where my energy is going to be low. And I'm just communicating that there's nothing that you have done wrong, but I'm just generally like this. What I didn't realize is what I was doing was toxic. Like, I was breeding addiction in this person unintentionally. But when you know better, you do better. So now that we know how obsession is created, let's get into some healthy ways that we can build attachments, build bonds, and have a healthy relationship. Number 1, get him to solve a problem for you. Most men have a hero complex. They want to be able to come to your rescue. They want to be able to solve a problem for you. And so I feel like this generation, we have become so accustomed to being independent or not needing a man. What ends up happening is we rob the man of his natural desire to want to help us. And so I don't even care, babe. If I have like a jar that needs opening, I will literally ask a guy. Don't be afraid to ask him for little things, because that shows him that he is wanted, that he is desired. He's gonna say to himself, I just want to be around this woman because something about her just makes me feel like more of a man. So find little problems, find little things that you can get him to solve for you, even if you know that you could do it yourself. Like, it doesn't hurt to have him help you. I'm telling you, this is what it means to be feminine. I say this on my channel all the time. Being feminine is literally an act, at least in the beginning. Okay, when you are literally on your femininity journey, it's gonna feel very, very foreign and outside of you to wanna have to like ask a guy for something or ask this, especially if you're the oldest daughter, or especially if you're like somebody who's just very independent. But get used to it, because believe me, life gets a lot better. 2, the less you do for a man, the more he does for you. This is gold right here. This is gold. Like, we can end the video right here. In this world, there's givers and there's takers. You have to ask yourself, which one are you? Now, it's okay to be both. I'm both, personally. I love to give and I also love to receive. But biologically, as a woman, we are naturally supposed to be receiving. If you're ever in a relationship with a man, you have to be willing to step back and let him kind of hold the lead on that. If he buys you a present that is worth $400, baby, better pull out $40 from your wallet. Men have a lot of respect for women who know their worth, isn't desperate or needs them, but just wants their presence in their life, if that makes sense. So I don't want to contradict what I said before. But it's important to know that if you are in a relationship and you as the woman are giving your all and everything, and you're barely even getting half of that in return, the ratio's off. You must peel back. The man should lead. The man should be providing. And I'm not saying that you can't give gifts back. I love giving gifts. I love being able to bless somebody. I love being able to pick something out and give it to them. But understand yin and yang. Like, men will gladly step back for a woman who's willing to over provide. It's crazy, I know, but I've seen it. I've seen guys who have treated girls amazingly. They buy them all these amazing things. They provide for them, treat them like the lady, hold their hand as they come out the car. And I've seen that same guy treat another girl differently. Why is that? Are you presenting, I'm here to provide for you, or I'm here to be served? Lastly, be busy and let him miss you. I've seen a lot of girls kind of obsess over men when it should be the other way around. He should be worrying about what you're doing. It's time we decenter men, we get some hobbies, we do some things that we love, become the best version of ourselves. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that this is where you truly attract the perfect mate. Because at the end of the day, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And if you're a person that is full of the Holy Spirit, if you are a person that is taking care of their health, taking care of their mindset, that is growing in depth, that is reading books, you are just naturally going to attract a person that is exactly like that. So you have to ask yourself, do I want to be with somebody who might be insecure, isn't sure about themselves, and needs somebody to be obsessed in order for me to feel secure in a relationship? Or do I want to be with someone who is at peace and walks into love with open arms, with an open heart, with vulnerability, ready for love? That breadcrumbing, emotional manipulation, it is not what it's all caught up to be. It is a trap from the enemy. Do not fall for it. Walk into love with an open heart. Walk into love saying, I don't know what can happen. I could get hurt, but I'm willing to take that risk. That's what loving is literally all about. If you walk into love and say that I must step on or be stepped on, then you're not ready to love. That's just the hard truth. And I say this with love. Okay, guys, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.